My brands talk about what makes them unique. Why should I bother? Okay, 2 reasons. If you're not branding yourself, rest assured that other people are out there doing it for you. People are talking about you. People are actually giving you the reputation that you have. Because in the same way that a corporate brand is what people say behind its back, your brand is what people say about you whenever you're not in the room. It's your reputation. And also, strong personal brands add value to corporate brands. These are extreme examples: Richard Branson, Jamie Oliver, Steve Jobs. But even in your own way, in your own job, in your own company, if you've got a strong personal brand, it increases your company's publicity and visibility. It creates human connection to your organization, and there's that dreaded engagement word again. It improves engagement opportunities and levels. So how does it work, and how do I use words to make it happen? 2 points again. Deliver value, pay it forward in the same way that Jamie said, donate, be generous. Deliver insights, tips, entertainment, links, news. Give people something that they'll find interesting, because if you give somebody something that they find interesting, they'll find you interesting. And also, be consistent. People want to make friends, but not with someone they can't trust. In the same way that brands have to be consistent and not schizophrenic, so do you when you're online. So once you've decided what your core thought is, go for it and don't vary from those bumper rails. But one word of warning: if the words you type into your social media channels don't deliver value or remain consistent, you're probably better off not doing it. And you're probably better off not setting up a Twitter account and not using it, or a Facebook page and having no friends on it, because it looks bad. Some do's: encourage and respond to comments, even negative comments. Negative comments, you're talking about people hijacking your site and putting nasty stuff up there. That's just another opportunity to engage with people and to put right or wrong. Comment on blogs and tweets. Serialize your content, and as I said before, give stuff away. Be generous. This is the last part of my presentation, you'll be glad to hear. It's 4 wizard online writing tips before I go, okay? But one caveat, of course: you should always use a professional copywriter if you can. Okay? Always. But if you can't, here's a bit of advice based on the Wizard of Oz. Do some thinking before you do some writing, before you start writing. And what I mean, the Wizard of Oz here, is how we can learn from it, is they had a common overarching objective, all 4 or 5 of them. They wanted to see the wizard. They had a very defined strategy. They had to follow the yellow brick road. And they had very specific goals: to get a brain, to get a heart, to get courage, and also to get home. So if you think strategically about what you want to write before you actually start writing, it'll solve a lot of problems later when you come to actually do the writing bit. The Scarecrow didn't have a brain, and he mistakenly thinks he's stupid. Don't make the same mistake thinking your readers are stupid too. Treat them intelligently, and the more likely they are to trust you and respect you and like you. The Tin Man didn't have a heart. Don't let your readers think you're missing one too. Okay? Empathize with them, have a point of view, respond to negative comment, find out what they want and need before they realize what they want and need, then deliver it by paying it forward, by being generous, by donating something to them. And the last point is, there's no place like home. The Wizard of Oz was made in 1939, and it's still as popular now, probably more so than it was then. And that's because it deals in basic human truths. And your copy should too, because that's a very good way to connect with people. So things like self-worth, confidence, respect from others, friendship, family, and security, those are all sort of very natural psychological drivers, all places that we as human beings emotionally like to call home, which is somewhere I'm going right now. Thanks for listening, and don't worry, the other speakers are far better than me, so you haven't wasted your day. Thank you.